Welcome back from the commercial break, which was definitely just a normal regular-sized commercial break and surely not a 2-week excruciatingly long break. Don't know where you got that idea from. I'm your host for this competition, Moonlight150, along with my hard-working co-host Earl here at Loveney Land, where contestants from all over Japan have come to this love-themed amusement park for our Easter celebration event for a chance of winning this competition to have their wishes fulfilled. In case you need a refresher from that commercial break, we've been keeping an eye on this group named the Rentaro family, a singular group of one man and his 34 girlfriends who have split up into 17 equal pairs to tackle all the challenges of the park. They are currently at 9 victories with 9 love eggs in their possession and need 17 to be able to tackle the altar and meet the eternal Easter Shenron to have their wish granted. Will they acquire all the eggs they need? What will they wish for? We're about to find out. But before we get to the action, a quick mention of our sponsors, such as the Scanlation Group ZoonScans and the hard work they do for us, as well as 7Cs for providing us with continuous content. Now, let's get to the action! Up next we have Team Once Upon a Night, and quite the fitting team name as they are partaking a ride on our Eggspress Line to Dreamland challenge, as one teammate needs to lull the other to sleep on a train ride before it reaches the end of the line. But this train is a bumpy ride, so it's no easy task, and it looks like they have decided which one will be the one to fall asleep. And let's see how long it takes them to get them to doze off on this bumpy ride down the train tracks. And she's already out. How is that even possible? The challenge just started. Just who are these people? We have Team Painful Deduction searching in the dark in our Extraction Point Challenge, where one teammate is attached to a crane mechanism and needs to go find the other teammate in complete pitch black darkness using nothing but the sound of their voice. But be careful, challengers, as there are painful traps lying in wake in there as well as your teammates. Wait, why is she moving away from her teammate and going towards the painful trap? Huh, well, that was weird. But she's back on track and picked up her teammate, and well, that's a win for Team Painful Deductions. And is it me, or is that one teammate getting a big sniff out of the other teammate? Odd. It's time for the elders of the group to take the lead with Team Infantry Division in our Extreme Rafting Challenge. Challengers here need to survive going downstream while staying afloat on their tiny little raft. Not only that, but we got some animal friends of ours to make the challenge even more challenging, I mean fun, for our contestants, such as Mr. Elephant here and this horrifying looking monkey that is sure to haunt my nightmares. But even monkeys from hell won't stop Mommy Dearest from protecting her teammate, and they survive the onslaught and win another love egg for the team. Looks like we're a bit late as we are catching Team Outlaw and Order on the tail end of their challenge on the waterlog ride. Or that would be the case if riding that ride was the actual challenge. That's right. Now that they're all soaked to the bone, now the real challenge can begin. That challenge? To change into the spare change of clothes that we have given them, but without letting go of the egg that they are currently holding on to. I call this one Exchange of Clothes. How will Team Outlaw and Order handle this? Looks like very slowly, as one teammate has already begun to undress the other. Maybe we didn't think this one through for broadcast television. Cut the feed! Oh yeah! I said change it! We got Team Naturally Synthetic spinning like a record on replay in our Teacup attraction. The challenge here, though, is to keep your hands interlinked together during the whole ride as the teacups spin you right round like a record, baby. But it seems like Team Naturally Synthetic are having some trouble here in the beginning, as one of them may have some exceptionally smooth skin. And the smaller member of the team is now bigger. I guess I won't question it at this point. Whatever happened, Team Naturally Synthetic is now doing a lot better in the competition. And is it me, or are the two members getting closer to one another? What is it with members of the Rentaro family and getting awkwardly closer and closer to one another? During this whole competition, it's happened like 4 times now. Team Immaculate Impact is on the fast track to love on our Speedway challenge known as Love on Track, where challengers need to flirt with one another to get their heart speeds racing as their carts go faster as their heart speeds faster. And to get the egg, they need to beat the time limit. Looks like Team Immaculate Impact is already on the case and has begun the flirting with some naughty hand-holding. And it seems to be working, just look how flustered she seems to already be getting. Oh, what's this? She may be going for another strike and oh, what's this, a kiss on the cheek? Let's see how much faster this gets her heart and the car racing. Wait, where'd they go? They were just there on the live feed.
Uh-oh.
Well, folks, if you can still hear us through the ringing in our ears, that was officially the first time the kiss on the cheek has been classified as a weapon of mass acceleration. As our team tracks down Team Immaculate Impact to give them their egg, let's move on to the next team. Back in pitch black darkness, it's Team Dreams and Blood Red as they are on a minecart ride through a cave, as they search for a small egg hidden somewhere on their person. But since it's as dark as can be, how will Team Dreams and Blood Red manage? Let's find out. Looks like they are comfortable enough to go with the direct approach as one of them begins feeling around the other searching for the elusive egg. And these two seem close enough to where that doesn't seem to fluster them. In fact, these two teammates seem pretty close. She ends up returning the favor and is now searching the other. So much so that it seems to be ticklish to her. But all that fumbling around in the dark looks to have worked in their favor as they have safely secured another love egg in no time flat. Last but certainly not least, we have Team Just Roommates, who have a close encounter with the local crustacean head honcho here at Loveney Land, Kraboosh. He's going to offer all the contestants questions and they'll have to answer all of them in order to get an egg from him. Oh, and it looks like Team Just Roommates are up first, and Kraboosh has hit them with the ever-popular Name 10 Things You Like About One Another. Ha! A classic. Let's see what Team Just Roommates does with this. Uh-oh, it seems like they're struggling. Are they not close enough as we thought they might be? Whoa, never mind, look at them go. That's gotta be more than 10, right? Just give them their egg, Kraboosh. And there we have it. Through trials and tribulations, all 17 pairs of the Rentaro family have been successful in acquiring the love eggs throughout all of Loveney Land. I gotta say, Earl, it's been quite the ride to see all of these fine women tackle all of these challenges head on in the name of love. And now all of their hard work will be rewarded as they get to meet the eternal Easter Shenron and get their wish granted. Though first we need to address the elephant in the room, and that Rentaro himself seems to be in pretty rough shape. Who told the Altar Guardians to be that rough with the contestants? Oh wait, I did. But now the stage is set. The Rentaro family has assembled all 17 love eggs in the shape of a heart at the altar of the eternal Easter Shenron and are now beginning to summon him. The door is beginning to open, and... what? Did you all expect the actual Shenron to make an appearance? Dude is a big name actor. His salary is super expensive. We're not Disney or have Disney level of money here at Loveney Land. We can't afford his rates to be a part of our Easter celebration. But I was able to get in contact with his cousin from Florida. His name is Lenron and he's pretty chill. I call him Lenny. And Lenny here is just as good as his famous celebrity cousin at granting wishes, just as long as everyone in the Rentaro family is able to unanimously wish for the same thing without any need for prior discussion beforehand, and as long as it is realistically possible. See? Just as good as Shenron himself. So what is the Rentaro family going to wish for? I'm sure a polygamous group as big as this are all on the same wavelength. Oh, Lenny is standing up. I think they're about to declare the wish. Let's check in. And they all say something different. Well, this was a waste of time. Not a single wish is being granted today here, folks. Sorry everyone for that anticlimactic ending. Hope you all had fun watching the competition though, and be sure to tune in next year for hopefully a couple that is able to have their wish granted by Lenny. Also, did that woman say she wanted panties off a hot babe? Someone call the cops on her. Back to the regular format for just a bit for a regular review. I love these chapters. Not only were they a ton of fun from just a concept standpoint, seeing these characters pair up to take on challenges so we have some one-on-one time, and even though the majority of them are with girlfriends that they are usually paired up with, just having that dedicated one-on-one time is good enough for me. It's almost like a daily life chapter in a way when you think about it, and I'm a fan of anything that gets them off the rooftop even though they didn't really interact with anyone else outside of the family. Just being anywhere else was good enough for me. And of course the biggest highlight for me was the build-up for the Easter Shenron to just be a regular-ass gator was too good of a payoff. I loved it. And for me personally, these past two videos was probably the easiest and most fun I have had writing and recording in a long time. Sometimes these scripts get a bit monotonous and a chore to write because of the way the series is, but because of the way these chapters were, I was finally able to flex a bit of writing and creativity with the whole game show angle, which was a highlight for me. I know chapters like these will be a dime a dozen, but at least I can look forward to them once in a while, because I know we'll be right back to the school rooftop next week. Especially next week, because as we see in the preview, we will seem to be focusing on Momoha next as she seems to be quitting teaching. Well, at the very least it might be a semi-serious chapter, so that might be a good change of pace after all the silliness of this chapter. I've been Moonlight150, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all on the next video. All hail Lenny.